Hello there, everyone. So, I guess I popped on and was about to start stream about 40 minutes ago now and realized that everyone was probably watching Stevie's tournament that he was playing in, or team match, whatever he's got going on. So, decided to postpone until that was finishing up. But he's another good streamer. I know he's been around for much longer than I have, so I'm sure that everyone was hanging out over there. But I'm gonna play through my, I guess, potentially 2 events today. So I wanted to take a look at how we did yesterday. Zenith, we didn't do so hot. This was our set. Brad actually did amazing. I know Brad doesn't normally get over 50% in these things, so congrats, Brad. Finally pipped the average mark a little bit. This was our set. We, I think, got a little unlucky on a couple of the boards, and got really brutally punished for it. Like, the one that is maybe most disappointing is this one. We had a pretty solid auction all the way up to 6 hearts. Found our 5-4 fit. We only have 29 highs between us. And so I'm pretty sure most of the field, or I guess I can pop out the Traveler, but yeah, most of the field ended up playing in 4 hearts. A couple of others got to 6 hearts. 3 of these players went down 1, I think probably on a line of play. Okay, so some people just blasted slam, which I don't think is a good choice. Obviously, you could just be off the ace-king of clubs. You might just not have enough key cards in general. And the fact that you have 29 highs and slam is making is only because the hands really fit perfectly together. The 9-card heart fit is really important. The doubleton diamond opposite ace-king 10 fifth, also pretty important. So for a lot of reasons, you shouldn't really just blast slam, but I know a lot of people do that in these events. I guess one pair got to 7 hearts. Stamen, followed by 3 diamonds. Well, this is not a particularly good bid, because this denies a heart fit. So you want to start the way that we did in our auction with 2 clubs, 2 hearts, 3 spades to show a forcing raise of hearts. This allows you to cupid back and forth a couple of times. Partner took over with key card. We showed all of our keys. Partner bid 5 no trump. We showed the diamond king, and partner signed us off in 6 hearts. I wonder what the plan was if we had showed the club king. I don't really understand what partner was looking for in terms of reaching a grand, but and so then what ended up happening in the play, I mean, we got the queen of diamonds lead, which was both a blessing and a curse. It meant that, you know, diamonds might not be splitting, but at least we have 4 diamond tricks. So we won the ace, and then I made the comment that, well, nothing bad's gonna happen unless trumps are 4-0 and diamonds are 5-1. And then when we played a heart over, we found out immediately that that was the case. So the only way forward from here was to finish playing trumps. We don't want to give up a diamond ruff, which we did. We unblocked the jack of diamonds, and now we had to kind of guess what was going on. We elected to play for some sort of strip squeeze against East, or play for something against East. It looked like from all of the spade discards from West that the king of spades was offside, so we continued by cashing a heart, played a spade over, spent a little while trying to make sure that I was counting East's hand properly, but after spade to the ace happened, we cashed 2 diamonds, coming down to this 3-card ending. East did very well to come down to singleton king of clubs, and we had to guess. We elected to take a club hook. Not that unreasonable, but obviously if we had popped up ace, we would have made the contract. So this unfortunately earned us a really, really poor result for 6 hearts going down 2. Had we just been a little more careless and like taken a club finesse, rough to club, pulled trumps, that sort of thing, we could have gotten out for 6 hearts down 1. Would not have netted us a huge result on the board, but it would have been worth 25% or thereabouts. But obviously 6 hearts making 6 would have been a top. So we put ourselves in a good position to try and earn a top score. That didn't pan out. Board 3 was a little annoying, where I don't think I did anything all that unreasonable. We played in 4 hearts, normal contract, king of diamonds opening lead. I played a heart to the king, the queen fell. Didn't seem all that suspicious yet, but then after a second round of hearts, found out about the bad split. I tried the club finesse to make my contract, and when that didn't work, the opponents defended lights out for taking all the rest of their tricks, which beat me 4, and that netted us a 10% board. So either one of those could have gone a different way, I suppose, and we would have ended up with a bit of a better result, but we had some good scores in there. 3 hearts doubled. This was a little surprising to me. 3 diamonds double, redouble, 3 hearts by West. Not that unreasonable of a bid, I don't think. I mean, I don't really understand why West should believe 3 diamonds redoubled is going down and pass. That's normally what pass would indicate here. But that is their last making spot, I think. I mean, maybe they make something in spades. Potentially we only take 2 hearts, a diamond, and a club in a spade contract. Maybe. I don't know. It's a little tricky because if I just start with 3 rounds of hearts, they might get in trouble in 3 spades. But anyway, so like West bid 3 hearts, pass, double. So I do want to mention East's idea was not to make a takeout double of diamonds here. They were planning on showing a power double in clubs. I looked at some of the other tables where we don't bid over the takeout double. 3 diamonds double, pass 3 hearts, pass 4 clubs, which, I mean, I don't think that double is a bad bid, but I think that showing this as a single suited hand in clubs is not a good call. Now, East-West were on the same page because West passed with an ace and 4-card trump support. I'm pretty sure West should be raising if East has like a true hand that is too good to overcall 4 clubs here. An ace and 4 trumps has to be good enough for game to be making, but anyway, West's choice was to pass, and they kind of get lucky that 4 clubs is either making or down 1, and that's their top spot. Well, if they don't defend 3 diamonds. But we actually did quite well in this event yesterday, which we played after the Zenith. So we're sitting second currently, just barely out of first place, 67%. This was our set. We had mostly very, very strong results. Only a couple of boards that were below average even. Board 15, I took a look back at this one, and it's a little unfair what happened to us based on how the other tables played. So we got the Queen of Diamonds lead, and we ended up just leading spades up towards the dummy. So we won the king, we let a spade up, because there was no way to take 4 spade tricks anyways. I mean, I suppose there's 9/8, 7/3 of spades with West, but we would have to squander a dummy entry to do all of this, and it felt more productive to use our dummy entries to maybe lead clubs towards the king-queen, or to try and establish the 4th round of diamonds, for example. So a club comes through, they return the jack of diamonds, we went up with the ace, and then spent a while playing for a squeeze, that thinking that West was the one who held the 10 of diamonds, but that was not actually the case. So we came down to an end position, like this, led a club to the queen, And turns out that West had led from Queen Jack double 10 of diamonds. Not that surprising for the robots, but that's what we did, which was a pretty reasonable line. Unfortunately, at a lot of the other tables, this is basically what happened. They won the ace of diamonds in dummy. I don't think this is a good play because the 9 of diamonds could easily represent a extra trick, and you're going to have a hard time setting that up if West is the one who has diamond length here. Like if West is led from Queen Jack 10 fourth, as we might expect, you really need to win the king to preserve this ace 9 in dummy. But they took a spade hook, took another spade hook as East continued to duck, which set up this like finessable spade position. And then they played a club over and got a club return. And so, you know, it wasn't as if we necessarily did anything different than they did. At our table, we got a club switch from East rather than a club play from Declare's side. But for whatever reason, when you take the spade hook, West just elects to give you an extra club trick on the return. So that was a little unfortunate. But, you know, despite those couple of boards, we had a really strong set. A lot of almost 100% results. We made 3 spades on one where we were able to end play both opponents after getting kind of a read on the hand from the auction and early defense that West was 7-5 in the red suits. And so they can always beat us. I think, in fact, the only way to beat the contract is to lead a trump. Hey, Ira. Hope you're doing okay. Welcome. So West led a trump, which is the only way to defeat the contract, and we came up with this, you know, after the opening trump lead, we had a pretty good sense of of what the layout was on this one. So we forced out the jack by ducking, won the king of spades, played a spade over to dummy, and then led the king of diamonds, pitching a heart, expecting it to lose, but knowing that West was down to only red cards. So here, West could have returned a diamond, which, given that East was out of diamonds, would allow East to ruff small, and then we eventually would be able to end play East, but that didn't happen. West got a little greedy in the defense and tried to heart back to their partner, hoping that they could take their partner off of this imminent end play. And this allowed us to win, pull trumps, strip East of now red cards, pull the last trump, and then duck a club to East, who not only was forced to lead away from the club ace, but was forced to give us entry back to the winning diamonds in the dummy. So this allowed us to pitch our heart loser on the queen of diamonds or king of clubs in this scenario. And we made 3 spades. I mean, 3 spades going down 1, regardless, would have been a really strong score, but the fact that they, you know, the defense got a little greedy and tried to defeat the contract, or tried to beat the contract more than 1 trick, gave us an even better result. So that was pretty nice. Is that a mosquito? No, it's not buzzing. I think it's fine. Just a benign fly. I hate mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are the worst. The other board that I'm pretty proud of was this one, 2 hearts. So we had this kind of auction. East made a takeout double of clubs, and we got the queen of spades lead, followed by a second spade and a third round of spades. And from here, we had a pretty good sense of what the opponent's hands looked like. East was probably something like 5-4-3-1 with the king of hearts. West was probably something like this, doubleton spade, doubleton heart, maybe a diamond honor. So we were able to rough in with a middle heart. We ducked a heart, taking a heart finesse. Your part mosquito? Oh no, get out. Stay away, stay away. So East won and continued by cashing a diamond, continuing the spade ace. And at this point, we could have elected to try and make our contract, right? We could have played a heart to dummy, pulled the last trump. If the heart split 2-2, we're actually making this. But we just judged that there's no way the hearts were 2-2 based on not only the defense so far, maybe the opponents would have tried a little harder to get their club rough that they absolutely can take, but also just based on the bidding, the takeout double. East is way more likely to have a 4-card heart suit, and so we correctly elected to just let East rough in with one of their small trumps. We get a rough sluff. Or sorry, a spade comes back, and we don't rough immediately because we would have been over-roughed, but we pitch diamonds from both hands. East must either lead trumps, letting us pull trumps and run clubs, or give us this rough sluff that we're hoping for. They rough the next club, but we're down 2, which earned us 94%. A lot of the field, I mean, in fact, the majority of the field ended up playing 2 hearts down 3. Maybe they took this similar line of play, but they played for 3-3 hearts, tried to pull trumps at the big decision point. So that's where we're standing. You know, second place is not bad for this event, and we'll try and do a little better now. So I think I'm actually going to play this first today. I don't know because I'm starting a little late. I guess like I mentioned, I saw that Stevie was streaming. Don't know if that's still going on, but I saw that the match finished up. So I know he was doing a little bit of review with Brad afterwards, but we'll play this one. If I feel up to it, I'm going to play the Zenith afterwards. But start off with this one. Oh, another announcement. So I did get in to this. So I'm all registered. I got the little discount. I don't know how long this applies, but they said you have a discount of $10 if you sign up for this early enough. So we got in just in time for that. And that's going to be starting in, I guess, 11 days. What day is that, actually? The 19th is a Saturday. Is that the first weekend of the Nationals? That would be a really, really stupid thing for them to do, to overlap this with the Fall Nationals. But I believe that actually is the first weekend. This feels like, again, another one of these ACBL disasters that they just don't understand what they're supposed to be doing. Because none of the top level players are going to want to compete in this when they're also working at the national championships. They're going to want to relax during their off time. Anyway, so day 2 of the Platinum Robot Individual. Declare play only, so auctions are provided to us. It's the weekend before? Okay, well, again, my sense is that a lot of the top players are probably, I mean, for one, not interested in the event at all, but additionally, I don't think they would want to play in this like shortly before the Nationals. They always do it a couple of days before the Nationals start. That's, you know, better. But yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see what the field looks like. I know Brad said that in the past there haven't been any particularly strong winners in the event. Not like top tier caliber players, but certainly people who are worthy of receiving national titles. So, anyway, let's take a look at our first hand. 4 hearts by us. We had a Drury auction. We get a club lead, which looks really good for them. Otherwise, I might have been able to force a heart entry to dummy to pitch clubs on the Ace King of Diamonds. Well, what do I want to do? I mean, I see a variety of possible starts to this hand. I guess let's win the Ace of Clubs first. So plan one, I guess I'm going to go in order of... This fly is, well, it's all over my light. I'm just hoping it doesn't like land on the camera lens. Hopefully it'll be fine. So first plan, I could try and get to dummy with the spade queen. Like I could just lead a spade to the queen right now. Maybe West ducks. Hoping to be in New Orleans. New Orleans is probably nice this time of year. I've only ever been twice, and it was for Spring Nationals both times. I don't think a spade to the queen is going to work. I mean, so we could play Ace of Hearts, hoping that there's a singleton king. It's not that unreasonable. Or we could just exit a club, rough a club to dummy. Am I playing in the Nationals? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I don't really plan on playing Nationals for a long time. I mean, I guess if we qualify in the GNTs, I will have to play. That's the only reason I re-registered for the ACBL, was to play GNTs. Oh, and also, I guess this this robot event that is going on. But I'm a little busy with school. Don't think I can take a bunch of time off to travel and play in a giant bridge tournament like that. Also, not sure who I would play with. It's hard finding a good partner. And I wouldn't really want to play if I wasn't like well prepared with a decent partner. But that's just my thoughts on it. Also, I like playing in the big events. I don't really like playing in the joke national events. The way US, I don't know how much people know about US nationals, but the way they work, it's kind of like a mini Olympics. There's a bunch of events going on at the same time, and one of those events often hosts all of the best players in the world, and there's a bunch of others that are quote-unquote national championships, where you can earn a national title and a star on Bridge Base Online, but they don't host much of the best players. So it's not the greatest competition. Yeah, so I mean, that's one of the reasons why I think the GNTs is a bit of a silly national title. Same thing with North American pairs. That it's not really like the best partnerships in the nation. It's like the best partnerships that live in the same district together, who get to play together. But I don't know. I'm an elitist. I still haven't decided what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna go with the Ace of Hearts line. It's kind of safest for one thing. I don't know, maybe this is just stupid. I should just duck a club and take the heart finesse, right? I don't know, for a chance of 12 tricks, probably Ace of Hearts. Like, it's definitely safe. They're not gonna get a spade rough. I can't just play for fun. I mean, I'm not good at playing games for fun, unfortunately. I mean, I can do some fun things, but it's kind of disappointing if we don't win. Like, I have a lot of fun junior-esque type systems that I play in, for example, Midnights at the Nationals, which I played with a bunch of people, and those are fun. They aren't good systems. You're not going to win like the blue ribbon pairs playing them. I like playing the game well. So it's not so much like results matter to me, but it's more like if I'm playing badly, and making a ton of mistakes, I don't have as much fun. I don't know, that's just who I am. Alright, I've decided I'm playing the Ace of Hearts. That is disappointing. Okay, well... Probably shouldn't have popped up with the king there, but I think they were always taking the ace. So it looks like the right line was to exit a club. Rough a club in the dummy. Super non-competitive. I mean, a lot of people are. I think that's the majority of players are not as competitive as I am, but I grew up playing a bunch of competitive games. Like I guess I was making money playing chess when I was still in elementary school. I was never like a grandmaster or one of the best players in the world, but I was competing in national championships playing chess. So that kind of just translated to bridge. It's always been part of me. I was on like state championship soccer teams. I ran cross country, I guess not necessarily at a national level, but I was hyper competitive in basically everything that I've ever done. I don't really know how to not be competitive. It's a problem. It's a problem. Well, first board out, I mean, a ton of possible lines of play that all would have gone better than what we did, so probably not a good... I was an annoying overachiever. That is very much true. If you believe it, I have mellowed out a bunch, but I'm still an annoying overachiever. That's just me. That's what you're stuck with. Second board out, this is probably not going to be that interesting. Okay, 8 of clubs is a weird switch, but maybe this is going to let us pick up the club suit. Yeah, I guess I'll rough a diamond. Pull trumps. I suppose I should just play a club to the queen. I mean, there's no way that running clubs now works, but also West did not switch to a club from Jack 8 fourth. So, I mean, this was kind of nice that we do get to pick up the club suit. We were not planning on picking up the club suit on offense. But I suppose everyone's going to get the same defense. Ace of diamonds, club switch. Not that surprising. I mean, it very well could have been the case that that a club went to East Ace. We had a 16 count on the auction, so West has no idea that we're kind of more than just a minimum for our bid. So the club switch makes sense. I mean, otherwise maybe something like Ace of diamonds, King of diamonds could be the right choice. A little surprising. I mean, I think with West's hand, I might just overcall 2 diamonds over a heart and plan to bid spades next. At least given the vulnerability. Like, if the opponents get to 4 hearts and I can show longer diamonds and a 4-card spade suit, we might have a good save. In this case, 4 spades is actually just making. In fact, 5 spades is making. They have 6 diamonds and 5 spade tricks. So, kind of a blunder, I think. The takeout double forced West into just passing this 4-heart bid eventually. Okay. Well, board 3. How are we doing? We opened a club. Takeout double by West. 2 no trump showing a limit raise in clubs. East bids 3 diamonds. We bid 3 spades? No. Wait, what is 3 spades? It's not even announced what it is. It's just apparently something. Double by West showing spades. Not surprising. I don't know why we bid a doubleton. 4 clubs by North. 5 clubs by S. I do not like our auction. Well, so ace of spades lead. Huh. I see something interesting we can play for. I don't think it's going to be the case. I mean, East 3 diamond bid makes me think East has... Alright, fly was in my face. I don't think I got it. It'll be back. But the 3 diamond bid makes me believe that East has a diamond on her. So, because of the takeout double, I think West has the guarded heart queen, which means I could play for a trump squeeze. So I could come down to an end position where I have Jack 10 third of hearts and a stiff diamond, opposite Ace King doubleton of hearts, and Ace Jack doubleton of diamonds. And West can't hold on to both the King Queen of diamonds and Queen third of hearts, so we would be able to, I suppose, guess what's going on. I think East probably has a diamond on. I don't know. Let's see what happens in the first couple of tricks. I mean, this 3 diamond bid should show values. Like, East was not forced to bid over 2 no trump. This is jumping several levels after the takeout double of 1 club. I mean, maybe it's like 10/6 of diamonds and a club void. I guess we'll find out in a minute. So ace of spades. Jack of spades. Uh-oh. Oh no, what is this? Well, it doesn't help me to win the Queen of Spades, so I'm gonna duck. I'm sorry, I mean, I guess I was going to say the Queen of Spades was not a helpful card. Obviously, if I won the second round of spades, then I would only have 1 spade loser. But I just didn't want East to win and lead something through. But now that East has turned up with the Spade King, I'm wondering if I should take the heart hook? Or maybe now it's more likely that West has both of the diamond honors. Okay, I mean, I think I'm probably going to play for the trump squeeze, but we'll see what happens in the discards. All right, so West has no clubs. You know, now it's kind of looking like maybe West has a hand that was just too good to overcall 1 spade. And maybe East just has 3 spades and really, really long diamonds. Is that possible? Anyway, let's, once again, I think I'm going to... Yeah, that 8 of hearts really strongly to me suggests the heart queen over there. 2-8, ace-7. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Spade pitch. Another spade pitch. It looks like West is a little concerned. Diamond discard. Okay, well, this is the only play I have. Diamond and a diamond rough. Nope. Not today. East did have a diamond on her. It's too bad. Yeah, so we did come down to the end position that I kind of talked about. I may have been a card short on this, but I can pull up what I was looking for. So spade, spade, spade. Yeah, the takeout double's a little weird with a 5-card suit. Normally you just want to bid your 5-card major. Otherwise, you missed out on some fits. So we correctly worked out the heart queen was offside and came down to this position with West to discard. They pitched a diamond because in this case they didn't have both the king and queen, but we see that if West had thrown a heart, we could have gone ace, king of hearts, ace of diamonds, diamond rough, jack of hearts would be a winner. If West actually had the king, queen of diamonds as we were hoping, again, not very likely because of the 3 diamond bid, but possible, then the line of play we took was diamond to the ace, an honor would have dropped, diamond rough, the other honor would drop, or jack of diamonds would be a winner. So this is your normal trump squeeze position. I guess just a simple trump squeeze, nothing too fancy about it. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Well, we open a no trump in 4th seat and get to play here. So what now? I don't think West ever underleads the ace-king. So it seems to me like we probably don't have a dummy entry to take a diamond hook. Like, I can't imagine East is going to pop up with the ace or king on this trick. They'll probably put in some sort of intermediate spot. Or not. Okay. 2-3 king. Yeah, club switch is a little annoying. 3 king 5 6. Interesting. So we could try and get to dummy with a spade to the queen. That's just never working though, right? East always has the ace and king. I mean, East would just never play the king, looking at the queen and dummy, unless they had the ace as well. I'm pretty sure about that. So I could try like the king of hearts. Maybe that gets us a dummy entry. I could also just like lead diamonds out of hand. It feels right to just leave diamonds out of hand. This is another one like, you know, board 1, I did the wrong thing by playing ace of hearts. Now I'm going to do the wrong thing by cashing the ace of diamonds. Well, I think this is just the right line. Okay, this time the king was offside, which is nice. That was kind of weird. So he switched to the 3 clubs and has now turned up with the ace and another one. I guess that means that East has the remaining club card. So not sure what that gets me. Feels like I'm just going to take 3 more diamonds and like 1 trick in the major suits. They're going to get the ace of spades, the ace of hearts, and their last club. I don't really know how to avoid that. I guess. Yeah, I don't really see how to avoid that. I guess I'm just gonna exit a spade now. Force out East ace. If East doesn't take their club, I don't see why East wouldn't take their club, but maybe we can get an extra trick. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen, is it? And this also isn't going to squeeze anyone. I mean, the opponents have a full count on my hand, so West keeps the heart ace. Yeah, we just couldn't do everything. The club switch did set up an extra trick for them. I guess a heart switch would have been better from East, so we were lucky that East didn't switch to hearts. They could have set up 3 tricks on defense. Would have beat me a trick. Alright, 1 no. So 1 no making, maybe okay. I mean, we did fortunately work out to go ace of diamonds, diamond. So hopefully we'll do a little better on this one than on the first board of the set. Board 5, diamond by north, a heart by south, 2 clubs by north, and we bid 3 no. Looks okay. We have 15. I think this jump to 3 no should show extras. No. Just some sort of minimum. Alright. So 10 of hearts lead. The unbid suit. Oh, I'm getting all of these hands where it feels natural to just play ace of diamonds, diamond. Like, not take finesses in the suits. Well, let's see what happens at tricks 1 and 2. If East wins a heart and continues the suit. I guess I have enough entries to take the diamond hook and get back there. So I go king of hearts, club over, diamond to the 10, ace of diamonds, ace of clubs and a club, run the diamonds. Yeah, we're good. And it's very unlikely that this matters. Yep, it did not matter. Oh, we are not good. I just realized that this was probably not a good line of play, but fortunately, East has to win the king of diamonds here. Oh no, they can exit a diamond. Oh no. I should have just played ace of diamonds and a diamond. What am I doing? Okay, well, we're not going to be in second place after today. It is averaged over 3 days, so 1 bad set is not terrible, but yeah, this was not good. Why didn't I think about this? I had to unblock the ace of clubs because otherwise Otherwise, my communication might have gotten tangled. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just trust my instincts all the time. It felt right to play ace and a diamond. I thought I had worked out the details, but I didn't realize my jack of hearts got stranded. We were still going to be okay as long as the diamonds were 3-3. Yeah, I think I just play ace and a diamond. That was, again... That was the first, I guess, big mistake of the set, though. Board 1, I had a guess. Board 5, I just kind of blundered a trick. So heart lead. Was there any bidding? There was. Pass by east, we passed. 2 spades by west, take out double. Pass, we bid 2 no. I guess it's okay. Our spades are a little weak. I mean, at match points, I would probably consider just checking out 2 spades doubled. We have an ace. Anyway, so we Lebensall into 3 diamonds. I'm not even sure that's a good bid. As a passed hand, I don't see why we can't just bid 3 diamonds. Well, we get a heart lead. This is going to go to the ace, and then a spade's going to come back, and they're going to get a spade ruff, and then I might have some uncomfortable guessing to do. Because if West has like a singleton diamond 10, for example, I could like lead a diamond to the jack. I don't know. Anyway, let's pin the Queen of Hearts. I want this Jack of Hearts as a hand entry. So spade comes through. And a spade. And a heart. I mean, ace of diamonds and a diamond is most natural, but... So West has started with the ace-jack of spades and nothing else. They let a heart, which might be a doubleton. Kind of is looking like a doubleton. So if West has 6-2 in the majors, they probably don't have 4 clubs and 1 diamond. Okay, I'm gonna go ace and a diamond. I mean, this could be wrong. Nope, it works out. So we made our contract. Hooray! Probably not going to score super well for that. I think everyone's going to take the same line. Probably get the same inference that the heart lead was doubleton, and yeah. Okay, well, board 7. We opened a diamond. 1 spade overcall. Limit raised by our partner. We bid 2 no, that looks good. Partner raises. And we get a heart lead. Okay. Another one of these robots are leading from shortness leads, isn't it? Well, okay, this is gonna be a practice in making sure I have communication between the hands, right? So if I duck the opening lead and knock out the diamond ace, what do I want to be doing on this hand? I kind of want to take 3 diamonds, 3 clubs, 3 hearts, and ace spade, at least. 3 diamonds, 3 clubs, 3 hearts, and a spade. That's only 10 tricks, and I'm only giving up the diamond ace and a heart trick. So maybe I can do better than this? If the heart lead is doubleton, maybe I can squeeze east in the round suits. I can take 2 hearts, 2 spades, 3 diamonds, and I will lose the spade king and the diamond ace. And then I'll be in good position to squeeze east in hearts and clubs if east has club length. I guess that seems reasonable. What if I have 5 club tricks? So if I have 5 clubs, 3 diamonds, 2 hearts, and a spade, that's 11. Yeah, if I have 11 tricks, then it's probably not good to duck a spade. But it doesn't hurt, right? Like, if the clubs are coming in, I'm never squeezing west in hearts and spades. I mean, maybe I am. I mean, maybe this is like a true heart lead from length. It could be like queen 8-7-6, I suppose. Well, anyway, let's do this. So heart to the jack and ace. Let's force out the diamond ace. 6 of hearts, then the 8 of hearts. Looks like hearts are not 5-2. So what does that mean? I guess that means yeah, not really sure what that means. Three hearts, 3 diamonds, 3 clubs, and a spade. Yeah, I'm not really seeing where I get an extra trick coming from, unless the clubs are breaking. Could West have led from 3 hearts? Like, could it ever be right for me to go ace, king, queen of clubs, pitching a spade, run the diamonds, exit a heart? I think East has the jack of hearts. I never see the robots leading away from queens. It's never gonna happen. It just doesn't happen, right? So I think I just cross back, give up a heart, win the ace of spades, try and squeeze West in the black suits, which is never going to work. Something like that. Eventually give up a trick at the end. Uh-oh. Maybe I could have done this alternative line. Well, no, I guess I couldn't. West had 4 hearts. Okay. Fair enough. Well, there's absolutely no chance that this squeeze comes through now, with West having 5 spades, 4 hearts, at least 2 diamonds. West has at most 2 clubs. Oh no, did I need to... Oh no. Could West have stiff jack of clubs and I really needed that jack of diamonds in dummy? West does not. Okay. 10 tricks. I don't think I could do better. I mean, if I had ducked a spade to set up a trick, they could have cashed out. So, I don't know, feels like it's probably going to be a flat board. A little unfortunately. Well, our set has been pretty mediocre overall. I think we're probably below average so far, which is not a good start. But this one, 3 no trump, was there any bidding? Partner opened 3 diamonds with this. Wow. Feels more like a 1 diamond opener to me. And we tried 3 no. Good news is we're probably making this. I guess I'm just gonna go king ace of diamonds. Well, that's a little unexciting. Not much to the hand there, so that's just going to be flat across the field. Okay, board 9. Pass, pass, pass. Wow, we passed a hand 11 highs with 5-4 in the majors. 3rd seat, favorable. Would not have been my choice. West opens a club. Pass, pass, we bid a heart. 2 diamonds by West. A reverse with a passed partner. That's a really strong hand. And our partner made some sort of preemptive jump to 3 hearts with 2 aces. Great. We're just lucky we didn't miss game on this one. King of clubs lead. King of diamonds switch. And a heart. Okay. Seems likely to be a singleton heart. So West should really be like 3-1-4-5 for their bidding. What does that mean? Well, so I guess my plan is just to rough 2 spades in the dummy. East doesn't have more than 1 entry. They could have an entry in clubs, but they don't in diamonds. So I should be able to do everything I want. I'm just trying to be a little careful, since I've already screwed up a bunch of hands today. Well, maybe only the one. So I could win the king of hearts and go ace of spades, spade to the king, spade rough, diamond. I think I would rather win the heart ace. Well, Yeah, I kind of want that ace of hearts and dummy just in case the trumps are 2-2. Like if West is 2-2, 4-5, then when I go ace of spades, spade to the king, spade, I'll be able to over ruff if West has like led the 8 from Jack 8 or 10-8 doubleton. I don't think the robots do that very often, but maybe in this case they would. So, heart to the king, ace of spades, spade to the king, spade ruff, diamond. Yeah, this seems fine. Ten of hearts is an interesting card. Now it's kind of looking like hearts are 2-2. I mean, why would East play the 10 from Jack 10 third? Looking at the 9 and dummy. Anyway, I still think this is safe. Okay, now we can just pull trumps. Giving up a diamond and a club. Wow, East did play the Jack from Jack 10 third, or 10 from Jack 10 third. Kind of weird. Well, again, I think a pretty flat board. Not much to the play in that one. This can happen in some of these declare play tournaments where we get a bunch of flat ones, like 3 no trump making 13 tricks, pretty flat, 3 hearts making 9 tricks, pretty flat, 3 diamonds making 9 tricks, pretty flat, 5 clubs down 1, pretty flat. Even though, you know, we might have taken a better line than players at other tables in that one, we were not rewarded with any extra points. Well, this is kind of exciting. 4 heart opener by East. We overcall 4 spades, which looks reasonable. And we get the ace of clubs lead, which is a little surprising, because I think West is short in hearts. Okay. So now what? So East is turned up with a club and 8 hearts, presumably a couple of spades. I think I'm gonna go ace of spades, spade to the king, king of clubs, and then like run the 10 of diamonds or run the 8 of diamonds? Run the 8 of diamonds, maybe. This way West will have to win, and then they'll be end played into leading either diamonds or clubs back after cashing however many trumps they have. I mean, hearts could be 7-3. I think it's unlikely with the robots opening 4 hearts. Yeah, I mean, it even says they announce it as 8 or more hearts. So this looks like blind to me. Ace of spades, spade to the king. I'll cash a club, but I really want to preserve the finessing power of the queen and 10. So, I mean, I guess I could get a count on the hand. East has 1, 8, 3, 1. So, I guess it doesn't matter. I could run the 10. I'm just going to run the 8 of diamonds, though. So West wins, they get to cash 2 trumps, but then they're end played into leading one of the minor suits. There it is. Now we have the queen of clubs to pitch our diamond. Down 2. I, again, maybe not a swingy board, I don't think. Like, we did take a good line of play. We guaranteed getting out for down 2. Not that you necessarily believe that down 2 undoubled is going to be a great score in general, but the opponents were making 4 hearts, it looks like. They have 8 hearts, a diamond, and a club, at the very least. Maybe they even get a diamond ruff if we're not careful. So, I mean, minus 200, probably a good match point score on the board. There are other ways to get out for minus 200, but I mean, our way was 100%, which was kind of nice. So that's kind of cool. Well, on to board 11, so maybe that will be a little above average. We can be hopeful. West opens a club, so we pass. West opens a club, our partner makes a takeout double. We get 2 hearts from East, which is what? Preemptive? Preemptive. And we bid 2 spades. A little aggressive, but I like it. 4 diamonds lead. A little surprising that West didn't lead a heart, given that hearts are 6-2. So maybe West has like King Doubleton or Ace Doubleton of hearts, and was just too scared to lead the suit. Oh, what does this mean for the spade suit, though? Because this diamond lead looks like it might be a singleton as well. I don't know, West opened a club. I guess West could be like 3-2, 3-5 with some broken club sequence. Like, why wouldn't they just lead the King, Queen, Jack of clubs? So it could be like King, Jack or King, Queen maybe in clubs. It's possible. I just don't think that's very likely. I think it's far more likely that West is 4-2. I mean, 4-2-1-6 would be a little weird, but 4-2-3-4, I guess, is possible. Yeah, so maybe this diamond lead is not actually shortness. 4-2-3-4. What do I do if that's West shape? Well, I don't have a good plan. I could play 3 rounds of diamonds to start. I don't really know what that does, but maybe it's helpful to set up the 4th round. This is not going to be a fun hand to play. That much is true. So I guess I can count losers. I mean, I have 2 heart losers, 2 clubs, a diamond, 2 spades, at the very least. I mean, we could try and get lucky, right? Like, even if spades are 4-2 with East having a doubleton, maybe that's like Queen 10 or King 10 doubleton. It's possible. So we could attempt to pull trumps. Oh boy. Maybe we can try and rough the 4th round of clubs in the dummy? All right, I'm gonna play 3 rounds of diamonds. I'm not sure this is correct, but at least it sticks them in, and then they'll have to come up with a plan. Club switch, yeah. 5-2 jack. So West led a low diamond rather than a club from king queen jack is what it's looking like, right? Five of clubs as well. So it looks like clubs are 5-1. So what shape does that place West with? West is then... Oh no. West is 3-2, 3-5. So I could have just pulled trumps. Well, that's not what I like to hear. Really? West led a low diamond rather than king, queen, jack, 5th of clubs? I don't believe it. I guess it's too late now to do anything about this though, right? So I could play this diamond, pitching a heart. I don't know, I'm in huge trouble, as usual. Alright, let's play a diamond, pitching heart. Oh no, East just returned a club from, a low club from a doubleton. Okay, I get it, I get it. Okay, so we're right about the shapes. What does all of this mean? It means that I'm losing 2 more spade tricks. That's basically what's going on here. Not much to be done about that. Nice underruff, buddy. Well done. Very well played. Okay. Well, there's not really anything I can do about this, is there? West is sitting on king, queen, 8 of spades remaining. Sure. Okay, well, we tried. Down 3. Could I have done better by trying to pull trumps? Maybe that's an important question to answer here. So if I win the diamond ace, play a spade. I mean, this is just so insane. Why are we leading a low diamond rather than a club from king, queen, jack, 4th? But, so if I played a spade at trick 2 to the 9, West wins. Let's suppose they continue diamonds, because what else are they doing? Then I play another spade. West wins again. And continues the king of clubs. We win. we play another spade. It looks like I actually scored the 8 of clubs in that line, which I didn't hear. East was able to overruff the 8 of clubs. I don't know. Maybe that was a better plan. I didn't really appreciate the value of ace 10 third when I thought that one of the club honors was offside. But that 10 is kind of an important card. Forces out all of the king, queen, jack, and promotes the 8. Okay, on to the next board. A heart passed 2 hearts, we bid 2 spades, and it goes all pass. A little surprising. King of hearts lead, ace of hearts, and a club switch. That could be singleton. That could definitely be a singleton. Not really sure what we can do about it if it is singleton. But anyway, I think we're going to start by trying to pull trumps. Okay, let's cash a couple of spades, pitching diamonds. And play club. Okay, never mind. None of it mattered. They can have a diamond. I was hoping there was some chance that East might have the diamond ace and would come down to singleton ace if the clubs really were 4-1. But okay, 6 spades. Unfortunately, the robots seem to be very sound in their slam bidding, so I'm guessing this contract is either just completely cold or down off the top, or there's probably just not going to be much wiggle room to how we should play it. So Westover called 2 diamonds. Yeah, it just looks like 13 top tricks. Didn't even need to pull around to trumps. That's a little unfortunate. We're not hoping for those if we're trying to put up a big score in this event. Although maybe our big score today has passed. I don't think we have any good results, and what did I say? Maybe 4 spades down 2 is gonna score okay. But yeah, it looks like our entire session has just been average or below average boards. So we will drop a little bit, but that's okay. King of spades lead. So a heart by south, take out double by west, partner bids 2 hearts, pass, pass, double again, partner competes to 3 hearts. And then tables this giant cluster of random queens and jacks. Thanks, Pard. I appreciate it. Okay, that's 14 high card points. How many more are you going to turn up with? Kind of looking like maybe the Diamond King is offside, doesn't it? West seems to have done a pretty good job of getting themselves out of an end play. Yeah, Queen of Clubs is also with West. Well, not much we can do about it. Yep. Down 1, another 50% board, it looks like. All right, 2 boards to go. We need something to bring us back into contention in today's set. I really feel like I'm rocking about a 40% score for now. Suppose we'll see at the end. Maybe it's not as bad as I think. We open 2 spades. Pretty good hand, but vulnerable. 6-3-2-2 makes sense. 2 no trump, we showed a feature, and partner put us in game. Thanks, pard. I feel like I might just bid game anyway with North's cards. Like, even opposite king, queen, jack, 6, the spades, game surely has play. Your partner just needs a singleton club, and you might take 5 trump tricks, a club, and 4 tricks in the red suits. I mean, it's not a great game, I guess, but that's when partner has kind of a sub-minimum. So ace of hearts lead. I mean, again, this is probably not going to be a very interesting board. Club switch. How can we convince them not to take the diamond ace on the first round? I don't think there's any way. Yeah, I don't really believe that there's any chance I have in getting rid of both my diamonds. So I guess I'll win the ace and play a spade to... Okay. I always click a little too fast sometimes. Alright, well, the spades broke. That was clever of East, trying to give their partner a diamond ruff. But again, pretty flat board. Okay, on to the last one. So spade, 3 no trump. The robots like to play this as a choice of games with 3 spades. Ace of spades lead? Why are we leading the ace of spades against this contract? That's kind of insane. Diamond switch. Well, I'm gonna cash the king of spades. And if the spades are breaking, I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure that was a singleton ace, but yeah, they get a spade trick. Okay, well, this is not going to be a 67% like yesterday. How did we actually do? I mean, I think we played well on a couple of the boards, but we were not really rewarded. Like board 3, we had the potential for this trump squeeze. Again, I don't think it was very likely given the auction, but at least we tried for it. It was better than nothing. Still a little disappointed by my play on board 5. That's probably going to be a 0. I mean, it should be very close to a 0, if not just a completely dead 0. Board 11 is probably very sub-average. And the rest of the boards felt very flat. I don't know, we'll take a look. 47.88. Yeah, we had all these 50% scores, which do not help us. Just look at all of these 50s across the entire field. Yeah, board 5, I mean, I'm shocked that this was not a 0 in this field, but I guess someone else may have done the same dumb thing that I did. Why was board 4 so bad? I thought board 4 was actually going to be a good result because we declined taking the diamond finesse. Spade to the king, club return, ace of diamonds and a diamond. They played a club back, and I don't know, that must be a weird Gib defensive thing, because we didn't really do anything wrong. Well, that's kind of disappointing. We'll be dropping back to middle of the pack for this after 2 days. We still have a third day though, can make up some ground.